But yeah.
He ate a ham sandwich.
I just walked a mile.
You walked a mile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ain't walked a mile in years. Put together.
Nigga walked a mile. That's the name of the restaurant? Walk a mile.
Walk a mile, eat a while.
Yeah, let me get 2 walk a miles.
Walk a mile. Come on back, guys. It's up, RT.
Thank you. Uh-oh, nigga in the goodie bag.
Yeah.
Well, that nigga got sodas and everything.
All kind of snacks.
Yeah. Snacks and goodies.
The boom booms and wham wham.
That nigga got Sierra. Goodies. Uh-oh, here it comes. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to call Madden. But give me that number you gave me last week.
Why is it?
I keep pulling up you and Gator. You had Pittsburgh and he had Buffalo.
I don't know why.
Nigga had your draws team. Buffalo. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this can't be. Oh, you playing hockey? Okay, I was wondering who the fuck got the Giants? Yeah, who got the Jets? Denny.
I like what they got to offer.
Be glad when it's finished buffering. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. I don't know about you, but I like this call.
Damn, but you got on the colors the grass.
Camouflage.
Shit, that bitch was like, God damn. You found that uniform at?
In your repertoire.
This shit's faded. Them shit's faded. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on over there? Friday?
7-0.
No, what you just did. You just did something.
I almost, he got a first down on him.
Nah, I'm talking about the play before that one.
Almost got a safety.
Oh, because I heard him take a deep breath.
That man.
That man nickname waiting next hell.
Oh, nice there, Hussey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'll watch that.
Learn that one from RTT.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked up. Oh, I looked up and he's swagging in the end zone. Okay.
No, he caught me with my britches down.
Shit. Well, that's why I was eating clips. Had your britches down. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, man. Y'all, you cheating, Buck.
I ain't did nothing. I just picked it up. That's all right.
No, I'm talking about Buck. I saw what he just did.
What I did?
That man was chameleonized. You seen it?
Yeah.
That man was invisible. You ain't see that, Ozzy?
He was invisible.
Like I read that man?
Yeah, I like that. I thought you was going to somebody else. I thought you was going
Uh-oh. What song is that? It is what it is.
Like this place right here. Hop out. Just don't fight.
Uh-oh, again? Hey, you gonna pass out. You keep doing that, man.
Don't tell nothing. Don't tell him shit.
Man, please. You the only one breathe like that. Ain't nobody doing that. That's you.
That's right.
You him, Buck?
Yeah, I am over there.
I know it ain't Buck, because if Buck breathe like that, he sleep. If that bitch breathe like that, he sleep. He ain't playing the game no more.
Oh. You got lucky, Austin.
You call it what you want. I call it stopping your fat ass.
Oh.
Okay.
We're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Hey, Buck.
What's up?
Buck.
What's up, Austin?
Hey, you a rhinoceros. Hey, how they clean y'all ears in the zoo?
Yeah, they clean y'all ears.
Oh, can you stop that shit? Oh, Lord.
My bad, man. I don't know where they come from. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Hudson. Hard to check that, please.
Okay. Now what he did?
Oh, nah, man. Get that shit out of here. That's gotta be that Andrew girl.
Nice pick.
Thank you.
What you think he's doing?
I'm trying to cut back.
Who are the receivers over there? Oh. Who got the keys?
I don't know.
Get on your mission. Nice pass, Buck.
You didn't say nice run.
Uh-oh. You got Gator head said now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice run. Nice run.
Thank you.
You got the keys.
I see so.
That man.
I'm gonna shut that down now.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That man got him.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice 9 yards on 1st down.
Boy, strong, Hudson.
2nd and 1 from the 2. Brings up 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun.
Yeah, I already know. I got him muted.
He is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets get
He making all that noise. Ooh.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths.
Yeah, he doesn't look easy, Buck.
And he found the spot
Excuse me?
went into the end zone. You're exactly right about that.
Look at him, Dion. That man's still doing it.
And he fired on him.
No. That bitch out there floating.
Number 23 fired on Le'Veon. Look. It should be a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is that Andrew top 5 over there? Sound like he's top favorite hot.
Yep. I got him muted. He come in making noise.
able to catch it.
And he missed it. What? Boy, Buck.
You fucked up.
You must be eating rabbit.
Why you did that?
Man, you hit the pole and it bounced out.
And what you do, you go to the strip club?
They gave you a point?
Nah. Yep, they gave me a point. Yep.
All right, my brother. You too, brother. Boy, I meant to tell you about that dude there, Hossy, one night. You had left him in here. That man had this girl about to kill herself.
No, man.
Yeah, she was crying and snotting everywhere. I started saying, hey, you better stop that. Call, what black eye that? We better call the police on your ass.
Wow.
She was talking about, I don't deserve to be here on this earth. I'm so stupid and dumb. I'm like, hey. Where you got us from? Nobody liked me. Everybody talking about me. And everything was negative.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Exactly. That's what I was doing.
Oh! You know what? I'm sick of this shit here. Man, running to the goddamn other fucking man and pay ya.
Uh-oh. What man you talking about? That man ran into that receiver.
Ran into his partner.
Yeah, he broke him. He broke him.
Broadcast up. No, it's up.
Huge chunk play to regain that lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Goddamn.
He's past the 30.
Listen. I won't say that again.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
You ain't playing Buck, Hoss.
Those are the teams that we expect
Excuse me?
to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd be.
Buck, you probably ain't playing Hoss.
They did.
Why you say that?
You ain't said a word and he ain't said nothing.
Oh, I'm focused, man.
Both of y'all asleep. I ain't never heard you talking about no damn focus unless you eat.
Look at this shit, man.
Uh-oh.
Well, damn, who was that?
Nigga, cereal bubbling.
Houston being 0-2 right now. They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though
That's that, man. That's your fault.
Kansas City and Baltimore.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10.
That's you popping bubble.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell.
Almost out.
Complete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him. And they tightened down on the receiver. situation.
Yeah, I see it. I found the play I've been looking for.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to go. It's Darnold.
Oh, should have had that.
Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now is it, because there's still time to make up for it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Brian Poole.
Thank you.
And he's going to get this one to the 23
Appreciate the hustle.
line. Before he came up to the booth, last thing he said is
Nice pick.
Thank you.
Want to play mistake-free football? Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Hey, the rare Reavers don't play no more.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
Oh, my God.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Faking the game. That's complete. It's Bell. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
Ooh.
You see me?
I see you, Buck. What you gonna do with it?
Well, I'm gonna show you.
Brought down just shy of the 45. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Damn, I see you. Buck ain't hype, man. Gotta hype him up. Both of y'all sleepy?
Will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
I'm about to go to sleep watching y'all game.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
You don't want to miss this one, too.
No alert guard, bitch. None of that is it.
They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Shit, send me something.
And me.
Play action. It's Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And then running one defense. Huh? You got something for that.
He got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Well, what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep it clean.
Thank you for that pick.
That didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over
Yeah, I saw
with
that
a new
pick right
set
there
of
coming.
downs.
At their own 32-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Can't
Still
throw
more
it,
than a
Xavier Howard.
minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal
Hey,
as
don't
well.
be blitzing me like that.
That changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Somebody sending the goddamn ceiling fan. Boy, that bitch blowing.
Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Motherfucker got me cold over here.
I got my scully
I
on.
almost turned it. I almost told that bitch to turn it down. shit.
Shit, like, I'm looking up. Make sure it don't fall on my damn head.
Damn.
That's about that nigga got a high chair.
Shit.
That bitch staying cool and getting a haircut. That nigga got a metal blade, so that.
Damn. I was off gonna fuck him up.
Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass here now.
Talking about nappy hair all around the room.
Throwing again. Jones.
Oh, check that out, please.
Yeah, I saw that.
That bullshit.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that
They
one.
be like, who brought them pellets? Oh!
You see that?
Yeah.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. He's going to let one fly for Tate.
Thank you.
Making things difficult there. 4th down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far.
Rush moves, huh?
Trying to take that from good to great with that throw. Trying to get one downfield.
The 3 straight
Pick.
incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't distracted them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
That ball's hanging where that towel was.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
He completes it to Tate. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
You really think you're gonna run now?
From the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Buck.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. So that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Shit was messing up my
First
signal.
half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Jones on third down. Open receiver, that's Caden Smith, the tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Jones throwing on fourth down. And Ingram hauls it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A handoff to Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's third down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, New York.
Oh, yeah. I just watched it.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. It's Barkley on the counter. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Lewis. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36, Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brad McDougald. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate. At home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them. That didn't happen. And then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia indecisively? This is like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise, just by how it's gone down. How about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped on by Seattle. And in the Dallas game, they just gave away. That's a team that should be at worst 1-1 right now. Now looking at 0-2 and have a lot of questions.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Let's get off the field. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Ain't no challenge. This man over here asleep.
He went to sleep. With a sandwich in his mouth.
This man went to sleep.